Hi guys, and welcome back to another speed build video. So today I'm building a Oasis Springs mansion. It's called that because I haven't figured out a name for it yet, but I'm sure by the time this video goes up I'll have a name figured out for it. So this house was built on a 40 by 30 lot. It is in Oasis Springs. It's in the little section where the kind of posh houses are, but not. I can't think of it hasn't got a name, but next to the golf course kind of bit, it's the bit in Oasis Springs that is green, if you know what I'm talking about. The three sisters live there. I can't think of what it's that area is called. I don't even think it's got a name, but this is where it's built. It's built on the empty lot in Oasis Springs. So this house comes in at nearly 278,000 simoleons, so it's quite a expensive house. So this actually took me, just doing the outside, so the exterior and the landscaping, took me 3 hours, which is absolutely insane. I'm such a slow builder, so yeah, it took me a really long time to build this. So this video, or this build, is actually going to be in 2 parts, because otherwise this would be like a 45-50 minute video and I didn't want to upload that, so I'm doing it in 2 different parts. So this is part 1. Part 1 is going to be doing basically the main structure of the house and the landscaping, and I do include the floor plans, I think, in this. So yeah, and then part 2, which will go up shortly after this, maybe a couple of hours later or the day after, that will have all of the furnishing in. But I do actually furnish the outdoor bit, like the pool and the patio bit, because it's got a patio on the 2nd floor. I finished that in this, but that's technically outside, so I didn't include it. So even though this house is actually really big, it's only 3 bedrooms. So all of the bedrooms have a bathroom, and then we have an extra 2 bathrooms, making it a total of 5 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms. The house also has an office, a laundry room, and a dining room with a bar. And there's also a bar upstairs. You kind of got 2 bars in this house. And quickly, I just want to mention, I don't know what the deal was, but when I came to do the screenshots, the rooms, the roofing in the rooms was really strange. It was cutting into the ceiling, even though it was perfectly fine. I went over and kind of made sure that it was a nice clean ceiling, but it still was really strange. So I tried to angle it in a way that you couldn't see it in the screenshots. In the actual build, it's fine. There's a ceiling. It was just when I came to do the screenshots, I don't know. It was really weird. So anyway, my inspiration to this build was actually from the Get Famous pack, which is coming out November 16th. I'm really excited for this pack. It's actually quite funny because about a year and a half ago, I was talking to my friends in college, and I said to them that the stuff that I was waiting for The Sims was pets, seasons, some sort of fame pack, was it nightlife in The Sims 3? I think it was nightlife. No, it was late night, something like that, and toddlers and university. And obviously we've got all of them so far, apart from university, which I'm hoping is the next pack that we're getting, or at least a game pack. I don't know if they can make it into, they could probably make it into expansion pack, but either way, it's funny because I said all of them things and I'm actually we're nearly there. All the things that I wanted have nearly been put in to The Sims. I'm not really that bothered about cars. It'll be nice, but I just don't understand what I'd do with it being a not open world. So yeah, that's why I built this. So I originally built this for maybe a famous couple and their 2 teenagers who wanted to have the famous life but maybe not live in Del Sol Valley, I believe the new world's called. And so yeah, that's why I built it. And Also, I'd like to mention this is not my normal kind of style of build at all. Normally I would build something more traditional and suburban, like, I don't know, but literally doing this build was almost like the objects and furnishings I never use kind of challenge. I can't think what it's called. But that. Oh, just quickly, I'm trying to do this thing with the roofing, trying to make it like a plant pot, but then it failed. Well, it didn't fail, I just think it didn't look as great, so I actually just made a circular one that looked better, using the, like, what's it called, like decking tools kind of thing. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, so I don't really ever build in this kind of style. It's something really I'm not familiar with, but for some reason I decided to build in this style of like Mediterranean traditional kind of. I use a lot of the base game windows and chairs and tables, and yeah, I do also use quite a lot of jungle adventure in this build, especially like the plants. And also, I just want to mention, I did actually leave in the majority of the landscaping for this build. My last 2 builds that I've uploaded, I've not included me doing the landscaping, only because it takes me so long. But I left it in for this build, and you can just see me here just doing like a little corner, and I actually made it into a fountain just because it was empty and I didn't want to just leave like loads of bushes and stuff there. So I created this little cute pond with a little koi. Is that a koi fish kind of fountain? I don't know. I like it though. It's really, really cute. And then I add some rocks around it just to create like a more pond feel. And I think I shrink them down. Yeah, I shrink them down just to make it look cuter. So as you can just see, I've just done the lighting, and the lighting that I actually originally put under all of the windowsills, I changed. They're kind of like them dome ones that I originally put, but I didn't really like it quite generally, and so I actually went back and changed it to the Spa Day cube kind of thing. They're really, really small, but yeah, so I changed it to them just because I felt it looked better, and I actually doubled up on them so you get twice the amount of light, so it would be the same amount of light as the other ones that we previously had, but you could only see one. And obviously I used move objects for that. So now I'm just doing the pool. The pool, to be honest with you, I really dislike furnishing pools. You can't really furnish them, but like decorating them, I really struggle, and I feel like they always look the same. So I tried to do this like swimming garland things. I think they're swimming garland. I don't know. They look like the things that you have separating I don't know what they're actually called. I might sound absolutely ridiculous, but them kind of lines I put in. And now I'm just doing the outdoor patio area. I do add a 8-seater table. I had to think about that then. I do add an 8-seater table with a barbecue outside as well. What else do I add? I had a little stereo, but there's not that much to the outside bit. There's like a bucket that you get from Season, so you can have water fights. And I think that's it. Most of it is actually on the deck upstairs, if you'd call it a deck, the upstairs patio. The area upstairs is where I added quite a lot of things. I just added some sofas and another bar, but I felt like the downstairs, like after you've been to work or whatever, you'd come outside and have a barbecue, or in the summer outside with your friends. And yeah, so I actually skipped over me doing this little cube bit. So basically I originally wanted to do a circle like I did for the plant pot in the front, but it just wouldn't work, and I don't know what I could do, and it literally took me about 20 minutes trying to figure it out. And in the end I just decided, you know what, a cube's good, so I went with a cube. So yeah, so now I'm just adding some heaters. I love them little heaters, I think they're so cute. And I actually love it when you go to like bars or restaurants, whatever, and they have them outside. They're just so cozy, and I love them. So now I'm just putting in the speaker. I put it on the wall, but I'm pretty sure I've changed it to being on the fence. Yeah, I think I did, because I think that would annoy me, because I always build like 3 walls up, it's like the little 3 warm up emoji kind of thing. Yeah, I do change it. I change it to the fence, so that's quite cute. So as I originally said, the inspiration for this build was from Get Famous pack, and I'm so excited for that to come out. I can't wait. I already have like an idea of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like make my land grab family be really, really like famous and rich. Well, they're already rich, but I actually did give them Towie makeovers. I'm not sure I'm going to share them or not, because I do actually alter their face shapes, because I wanted Nancy Landgrab to be really like plasticky and rich, stay-at-home woman kind of person. And so I actually did do a townie makeover on them. I haven't uploaded it, and I'm not sure if I will upload it, but let me know down below if you would like to see it, and I can upload it because I did record it. So now I'm just doing the upstairs patio bit, and I use them little lights, like light bulbs, like them little lights from toddler stuff pack, or is it kids room stuff? I think it's toddler stuff pack, I'm not sure. But I love them lights, and it's really annoying that it was just like one square away from the wall on the other side, because the other side like fitted in perfectly to the wall, but I had to add a pole to the other side because it looked a little bit weird, it just going into nothing. But now we're on to the floor plan, and I do skip over the floor plan because I move the camera so much. I don't know what's like wrong with me. I move the camera a lot. I'm really, really sorry. So I do try and cut a lot of that out. I do actually cut quite a lot of this video out. Like I cut up a load of the bushes on the side of the house, the purple ones, because it took me so long, and it's not really that interesting. It doesn't look great, but I felt like that part of the house was a bit neglected, so I did add something there. But I had to cut out quite a lot for this build, as it was quite a long build in the first place, and if I would have just sped it up and uploaded it, then I don't think anyone would want to watch it, and if they did watch it, they'd be watching it for about 30 seconds and then click off. But now you can just see me doing the floor plan. I'm quite bad at floor plans. I sound like I always self-doubt myself, but I'm actually quite bad at floor plans. I know I am. So even though this is quite a big house, I managed to make it 3 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms in the upstairs, one being a main bathroom. They're all basically the same bathroom. They're all the same colour theme and items, just duplicated. But it's got a really, really large hallway, but I didn't know how to structure it in a way that it would look not squish, because I wanted it to feel like modern and like grand. But yeah, so now you can just see me just putting in the doors. I don't know if anyone would want to see me put in the doors, but I thought it would be better to leave me putting in the doors in the video than for me not to put any doors in, because it would be a bit weird. But anyway, that's it for this part 1 of this speed build. Hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure that you check for my next video for part 2. Bye guys.